everybody, it's your girl Janae here, aka Chica, Americana, and I am back with another video. So today's video is going to be about how to know that you're progressing in your Spanish learning or language learning overall, because this doesn't necessarily apply to just Spanish. So if you're interested in hearing about that, then just keep on watching. Okay, so if you're anything like me, you can feel sometimes like you are stuck in your language learning journey. Like, okay, I know a certain amount of stuff, but am I really moving forward? Am I on the right track? Did I take the wrong train? Or you know what I mean? And so basically that's what this video is for. Is because I felt like that at some point, and then I realized, like, okay, girlfriend, you doing good. I told y'all I started like relearning Spanish 2 years ago when I was like, I'm going to become fluent. And then I kind of like flopped. But now this time I'm serious. So there were times during that 2-year period where I would start studying and I would be like on the right track. And then I felt like I wasn't making no progress. So I stopped and I just was stagnant in the stuff that I had already learned or the stuff that I already knew. And I felt like I just felt like I wasn't moving forward at all. And then one day something happened and I was like, I guess I am moving forward. I guess I am making some progress. And this is what happened to me. I don't know exactly what I was listening to, but I was listening to something. It was either music, and I'm pretty sure it was music. And I started hearing stuff. And it wasn't jibber jabber. It sounded like actual words. I don't know what those words were, but it did not sound like gibberish anymore. I could distinctly hear each word. In the beginning, I could not distinctify. I don't even know if that's really a word or not, but I could not distinguish. That's it. That's the word. That's the word right there. Distinguish. I could not distinguish between one word and another. They all just ran together like one big long ass run-on sentence, right? And then they didn't. They were individual words. And that's when I knew I was making progress. It might not have been the progress that I wanted, particularly because the progress I wanted was to be able to understand each word that they were saying. I don't want to understand context. I want to understand words, right? You can use context clues of the words that you already know or the stuff that you already know, but I don't want to use context clues. I want to know the words. I want to know every word. But that's not realistic. You're not going to know every single word at first. You're making progress if you can distinguish words. And I noticed because I had started learning another language, and it was of Asian descent. And please, nobody take offense to this, but before, all I would hear was like ping, pang, chong, tang, stuff like that. And that's just my ignorant ear, unfamiliar. Like once I guess trained my ear to learn distinctive words and to hear each word in Spanish, I was able to hear the distinction in the beginning of my other language learning. Like when people would talk, I would not hear stuff that ran together. I would distinctly hear each separate syllable or each separate word. You know what I mean? I really, really hope I'm making sense in this, because this was a big turning point for me. This was when I realized that, hey, I'm not stagnant. And that's what, and it gave me motivation. It gave me like, okay, so now that I can distinctly hear them saying different words, all I gotta do is figure out what those words are. And I'll be fine. You know what I mean? It won't be like, oh my gosh, girl, you don't know nothing. You thought you knew, but you don't. It was like, oh, you thought you knew, and you do. You hear something. You just got to figure out what that something is. And that was the turning point for me, honestly, where I was like, wow, I'm really making progress. Because before, any language, especially Spanish, because that was the main language I was trying to figure out, was just everything ran together, and I was like, run that by me one more time, maybe twice or three times. Maybe you probably gonna have to run it by me a whole lot more times, because I don't know what you're saying. I don't even know where the words end and the words begin. Like, it's just all one big word to me. But then when they started becoming little words, I was like, I can get with this. I am making progress. So I think that the main point of this video is that little things are progression. It is progression. Even though you may not realize it, you are familiarizing yourself with that language. Now, I don't even know if that's a word in English, familiarize. I don't know. But it's not the point. The point is, whatever language you are learning, whenever you become, that's gonna be my next video. Is how Spanish changed my English. Because God dog it, I can't talk anymore. I can't speak anymore. See? You see? I can't speak anymore. Anyways, once you become able to distinguish words, that's progression. If you can even pull out one word that you have learned, that is progression. Don't stall yourself or hold yourself back because you feel like you're not making the move forward that you want to make. It's going to be steps. There are going to be points in which you feel like, what's the point? Because I'm not even seeing results. When you don't even realize you're seeing results. Like, you seeing them, you just ain't looking for them, so you don't know they're there. You know what I'm saying? It's like a kid when their mama go tell them, hey, go get my yellow bandana from off my dresser. And the kid comes back down like, hey, Ma, I don't see your yellow bandana on your dresser. And you like, I don't know why you don't see it, because it's there. And then you have to threaten them like, hey, if I come upstairs and I don't see if I see that yellow bandana on my dresser that I said was there, I'm gonna beat your tail. Now, I don't recommend beating your children. I'm not condoning violence. Let's just say that. I'm just saying this is a reference. And then you go upstairs and you see your yellow bandana. It's because the kid wasn't looking, but it was there the whole time. My point is, progression is there. The progression is there, but you're not necessarily looking for it, so you ain't gonna see it. But once you start looking, like, am I progressing? Am I moving forward in my language learning journey? Do I know something that I did not know before? Do I hear something that I did not hear before? Then you will start to realize, hey, something's happening, and I think I'm learning. You know what I mean? So I think that's my whole point, is that you're learning when you don't even realize you're learning. So yes, that is the end of this video, guys. I am so grateful that you are here with me today. Don't say that. So yes, guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.